Not every voice in your head is truth. Some of them are wounds, others are conditioning. Some are fear pretending to protect you. But when you begin to awaken, something inside you changes. You stop believing everything your mind says. You begin to watch your thoughts instead of being ruled by them. This is what it feels like when your mind is no longer your cage, but your ally. These are the 7 subtle signs you're finally freeing yourself from negative thinking. Sign 1. You no longer believe every thought. You begin to notice your thoughts without becoming them. You hear the old stories rise up. You're not enough. They'll never accept you. Why even try? But instead of reacting, you observe. And in that observation, you find power. That voice that used to control you now feels like background noise. You're not erasing every negative thought. You're just refusing to let them drive your life anymore. Sign 2. You interrupt the spiral before it starts. The mind loves patterns, especially destructive ones. Worry becomes a habit. Overthinking becomes a default. But then one day, you catch it mid-cycle. And instead of falling deeper, you breathe. You speak gently to yourself. You replace panic with presence. This is mastery, not in silencing the mind, but in stopping the storm before it starts. Sign 3. Your nervous system begins to settle. Your body has been listening to your thoughts your entire life. Every fear, every doubt, every imaginary argument or worst case scenario. But now, your breath slows, your jaw unclenches, your shoulders release. Peace begins to feel familiar. Safety starts to feel normal. You are no longer surviving your thoughts, you are living beyond them. Sign 4. Silence feels safer than overthinking. There was a time when silence felt threatening. You'd fill the quiet with distractions, conversations, noise, because silence left you alone with your thoughts. But now, silence feels sacred. You realize that peace is not the absence of noise, it's the absence of inner war. You don't fear the quiet anymore. You meet yourself there. Sign 5. Your mind becomes curious, not critical. You used to judge yourself constantly. Why am I like this? Why can't I be more confident, more motivated, more perfect? But now, your inner dialogue is changing. Instead of shaming yourself, you become curious. What triggered that? Where did that belief come from? Is this thought mine or something I inherited? This is the shift from self-rejection to self-awareness. Sign 6. You speak to yourself like someone you love. You're done being your own enemy. The voice in your head no longer echoes the critics of your past. You speak softer, kinder, with more compassion. You forgive yourself more quickly. You hold space for your own humanity. Because you've realized healing isn't just about thinking better, it's about loving yourself in the place that once felt unlovable. Sign 7. You choose energy over ego. You used to be trapped in mental loops. They don't respect me? I need to prove myself. What if I fail? But now you feel the difference between mental tension and energetic truth. You stop chasing validation. You stop arguing to be understood. You start choosing what feels aligned over what looks impressive. Your mind becomes a servant to your soul, not the other way around. And that's when you know you're finally free. Remember, if you're depressed, you're thinking about the past. If you're anxious, you're thinking about the future. So why not think about right now and be present with yourself? And remember, keep glowing, keep growing, and never stop. You're almost there.